Discover, this is Daniela.
Hi, it's Jennifer Coolidge. I just want to thank you for making me feel so special. I earned cash back on debit for my dinner party groceries.
That's great, but with Discover Cashback Debit, we give everyone cash back on everyday purchases. Anything else?
Yo, man, I got this job looking for a stare on me. Making all this dough, B. I got so much cash, it ain't funny, man. I'm getting large, man.
I got you stuck off the realness. They hit the kill switch. This that SP, the Southwest ill shit. Type of song you light a L, pop a pill with. Cock your pole, hot as cold, light your grill with. No lighter fluid needed, nigga, we already lit. My niggas move weight, real heavy shit. Break them down to all grams on some Teddy shit. Then we flood the city, put it on every shit. If I can't get to you, I kill your mans on some petty shit. Sleeping on streets, I made your dreams on some Freddy shit. What you niggas hot? Smoking fatty sticks. You on demon time, bitch, I'm on the devil list. Arch enemies, make that pussy remember me. What's your life like? Mine, sex, money, and Hennessy. I just wanted the slice, beans gave me a loaf. Said it ain't worth it if it ain't come straight off the boat. Deuce, deuce in my boots, AK in my coat. Rapid fire vampire, I aim for the throat. My ghost gun can make the ghost run a switch on it like a faggot trap until the folks come.
I heard you niggas want a game.
What up, y'all?
Well, first you gotta put in pain.
Hit the like if you just came
We
in.
do it for our last name.
4 in the morning,
For all you
yeah.
stupid motherfuckers,
Yup.
respect over fame. Look,
Give me a second.
make money, money.
I'm just
Yeah,
fixing some
make
things,
money,
you know what I mean?
money. Yeah, make money. My OGs got the ball, and they taking
Back in the
money.
trenches with my dicky on me, scully from the pockets with my blicky on me. And I don't gotta get it, keep the 50 on me.
Gotta fix
That mini
that.
Drake with the titties on it. Yeah, the daily paper kept my picture on it. Catching rock while I'm torn. This all public record, I don't gotta do no fraud. Shot a nigga on the rock, the mic. Charge for a body on a liquor Sprite. You little niggas better get it right. I'm from the pavement, hoes I never save. It's a full-time job, shaving is recipe. You know, sucker ducking. I don't trust him, nah. Mother made a motherfucker. Yeah, you fucking with a different ball. I'm cut from a different cloth. I'm from the tar where the kids is lost. They rock skinny jeans, so they draw a bunch of little road balls. Where I'm from, you couldn't get that on. You ain't a stepper, come on, nigga, stop. Them boys slide, you wouldn't get a shot. Your gun in your purse like a nigga. I rock you, pluck him and knock your man off. Let the can off. Bunch of choppers like the sons of him.
I heard you niggas want a game. Well, first you gotta put in pain. Look, we do it for our last name. For all you stupid motherfuckers, it's respect over fame. Look, yeah, make money. Yeah, make money. Yeah, make money. My OGs got the ball and they taking money.
What you need, cause I can get it for you. Where I'm from, it ain't no handouts, nigga. It's your life, I can't live it for you. Say the wrong words, when steppers come and bend up on you. Nigga, you ain't official until you got the feds sitting on you. But you don't want that, nigga, so stop pretending. Cause you the type of nigga get knocked and you a witness. Ain't shit cool about prison, so why you fooling these children? So you partially the reason on how they moving and drilling. I'm a hustler and all, I ain't just talking about dealing. Gotta prove them wrong, cause they say we just talk about killing. Well, let's talk about building, making a couple million. But they don't speak my language, you'll see this picture I'm painting. So it's right back to slanging, stash your powder and your ain't. It's just to make a salary and gain power like you gaining. P80 stainless bark, I can make you famous. Fuck, nigga, right on no gun zone. All for this life we condone. Cause outside in these streets ain't no running home. Fuck bluffing, you better squeeze once a gun is shown. Bitches drop to their knees when your money long. It's those streets in BC on this fucking song.
I heard you niggas want a game. Well, first you gotta put in pain. Look, we do it for our last name. For all you stupid motherfuckers, it's respect over fame. Look, yeah, make money. Yeah, make money. Yeah, make money. My OGs got the ball and they taking money.
Just came in, hit that like. I know it's 4 in the morning, but I know some folks still up. Appreciate it. I'ma let this track play one more time, you know what I mean? It's my new single, Make Money, featuring Beanie Siegel, you know what I mean? Check it out. Streaming on all platforms right now.
They hit the kill switch. This that SP to Southwest ill shit. Type of song you light a L, pop a pill with. Cock your pole, hot as cold, light your grill with.
No lighter fluid needed, nigga, we already lit.
My niggas move weight, real heavy shit. Break them down to all grams on some Teddy shit. Then we flood the city,
Put it on every
shit. If I
shit.
can't get to you, I kill your mans on some petty shit.
Sleeping on streets,
I make your dreams on some Freddy shit. What you niggas, huh? Smoking fatty stakes. You on demon time, bitch, I'm on the devil list. Arch enemies, make that pussy remember me.
With your life like mine, sex, money, and Hennessy.
I just wanted to slice.
Beans gave me a load.
Said it ain't worth it if it ain't come straight off the boat.
Deuce in my boots.
AK in my coat.
Rapid fire vampire, I ain't for the throat. My ghost gun can make a ghost run.
Switch on it like a faggot trap until the focus come.
I heard you niggas want a game. Well, first you gotta put in pain. Look, we do it for our last name. For all you stupid
I'ma just let Beans verse play. And at the Beans verse, I'ma jump right into it. I don't care if it's just me and you in here, but I know other people gonna float in. They can watch the live later, you know what I'm saying?
My OG's got the ball, take it
Back in the
money.
trenches with my dicky on me.
That's just
Coming
some
from the
real
pockets
shit.
with my blicky on me. And I don't gotta get it, keep the 50 on me. That mini Drake with the titties on it.
Don't worry about that. I'm gonna move that cup. Don't worry about that.
Catching rock while I'm torn. This all public record, I don't gotta do no fraud. Shot a nigga on the rock the mic. Charge for a body on a liquor Sprite. You little niggas better get it right. I'm from the pavement, hoes I never see. It's a full-time job, shaving is rusty.
You know.
Suck the duckin'. I don't trust him, nah. Mother made a motherfucker.
Whoopin' ready, you know what I mean?
With a different ball, I'm cut from a different cloth. I'm from the
ready.
car where the kids is lost. They rock
Merch.
skinny jeans, sure they draw. Bunch of little root balls. Where I'm from, you couldn't get that off. You ain't a stepper, come on, nigga, stop. Them boys slide, you wouldn't get a shot. Your gun in your purse like a nigga. I rock you, pluck him and knock your man off. Let the can off. Bunch of choppers like the sons of Hannah.
I heard you niggas want a game. Well, first you gotta put in pain. Look, we do it for our
Fuck it,
last
I'ma let the
name.
last verse
For
play
all you
too.
stupid motherfuckers, it's respect over fame. Look, yeah, make money, make money, money. Yeah, make money, make money, money. Yeah, make money, make money, money. My OG's got the ball and they taking
What you
money.
need, cause I can get it for you. Where I'm from, it ain't no handouts, nigga. It's your life, I can't live it for you. Say the wrong words, them steppers come and been up on you. Nigga, you ain't official until you got the feds sitting on you.
Yo, you can type in the chat right now. What's your name? Where you from?
You the type of nigga get knocked and you a witness. Ain't shit cool about prison, so why you fooling these children? So you partially the reason on how they moving and drilling. I'm a hustler and all, I ain't just talking about dealing. Gotta prove them wrong, cause they say we just talk about killing. Well, let's talk about building, making a couple million. When they don't speak my language, you'll see this picture I'm painting. So it's right back to slaying, stashing powder in your anus just to make your salary and gain power like you came in. P80 stainless bark, I can make you famous. Fuck, nigga, right on no gun zone. All for this life we condone. Cause outside in these streets ain't no running home. Fuck bluffing, you better squeeze once the gun is shown. Bitches drop to their knees when your money long. It's those streets in BC on this fucking song.
I heard you niggas want a game.
Alright.
First you gotta put in pain.
Put in pain, nigga.
We do it for our last
Listen,
name.
that's Make Money by me, Dope Streets, off of Woken Ready
Make money, make money, money.
Records.
Make money,
You know what I mean? It's my label, featuring Beanie Siegel, streaming on all platforms. Featuring Beanie Siegel and Big Bank Key. New artist. She's not my artist, but she's dope. I've been fucking with her, you know what I'm saying? You know, when I heard her voice, I was like, oh man, I gotta do something with it. But I'm about to jump right into this live. If you just coming in, do me a favor and hit that like. And I'm about to just share this in the community tab real quick. In the community section, share this, because I forgot I don't be doing that. Give me 1 second. And y'all could do the same. Feel free to do the same. Just gonna jump right in. Yeah, y'all see the title, man. The title was Grand Theft Auto Did More Damage Than Rap Music. I should change that title. Did more damage to the hood than rap music. And I want to know if y'all agree or not. I want to know if y'all agree or not, because I was doing my research, you know what I'm saying? So I was doing some research. 1991, 1992, and 1993 were the most violent years in American history, gun violence in the hood. You know what I mean? All over the country, period. Those 3 years, but I believe 1991 held the biggest record. You know, that was like the crack epidemic. You know what I'm saying? And you got to remember, also, I believe those was the years that, you know, NWA, I believe, no, I think the Chronic, I can't remember when the Chronic album came out. But, you know, West Coast had the music game on lock with like gangster music. Because I remember, I was young. I remember, you know, it was a lot of people standing up against, you know, the lyrics, hip hop and all that. And Rick Ross made a statement. He said, yo, he was coming at D1 when he said, yo, that year, that summer that Self-Destruction came out, it was like the most murders in the country around that time. And that's facts. That's also one of the reasons why they made this song Self-Destruction, you know what I'm saying? Because it was so much violence. So that shows you right there, it wasn't the rap music, you know what I'm saying? That was, you know, it was a lot of factors. It was poverty, like at its, you know, it was crazy. Like, you know what I mean? We always been living in poverty in the hood. But the poverty was crazy. The crack epidemic, it was crazy. So from 1991 to like 1993, I believe, it was so violent in the city. The city was messed up. I was young. You know what I mean? So, you know, a lot of people, I don't know who won my life. A lot of y'all probably wasn't even born. But I remember those years. But Grand Theft Auto came out in 1997. 1997, that's when Grand Theft Auto came out. Now, the video games we was used to playing growing up was Super Mario. I grew up off like Mario Brothers. What else? We had the gun game Duck Hunt, but we were shooting ducks on the screen. It was so cheesy, but it's still a classic. I love that game. You know what I'm saying? We had Duck Hunt. We had Mario Brothers, Donkey Kong, shit like that. Those was the games that we grew up off of, my era. You know what I'm saying? I'm an 80s baby. So, you know, then came the games like a little later on. We had better game systems like Street Fighter. Better game systems like Super Nintendo and Genesis and all that. We had like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. You know what I mean? Mortal Kombat was like vicious. You seeing people snatch niggas' heads off, take niggas' hearts out their chests and shit, like just straight violent. You know what I mean? So 1997, I remember, because I probably was like, I want to say I was like 13 years old at the time. No, I'm tripping. I probably was like 12, maybe 11 or 12 at the time. Somewhere around that shit. But yeah, I remember this game. My homie was talking about it. He was like, yo, it's this new game on PlayStation, because I believe that's when PlayStation first came out. New game called Grand Theft Auto. This when everybody was stealing cars. Stealing cars was the shit. It just like I don't know what happened. Like stealing cars is the shit now for these younger motherfuckers because that's what I be looking like. Damn, I remember that shit died down for a long time. They had the movie like New Jersey Drive that came out. You know what I mean? So when you hear Grand Theft Auto, like it was we thought it was about the game was based on stealing cars. And I remember my home was like, no, you can do this on it, you can do that. Like my mom, she didn't buy that for me. You know what I mean? I don't think I got a PlayStation until like 1999. Like maybe like 2 years later. But it came out in 1997. That's when Grand Theft Auto dropped. And I remember, you know what I mean, playing this game over my homie house. You know what I'm saying? My mom wouldn't let me play nothing like that if she knew what it was. You know what I mean? But my homie, you know, shout out to Reem, wherever he at. You know what I mean? My homie Reem, he was one of my homies that had everything new when it first came out. So everybody, you know what I mean, that grew up around us, like we would go over his crib, like that was around the time the movie I'm Bout It came out with Master P. I seen that movie over his crib. But anyway, we playing Grand Theft Auto. I'm like, damn, this shit is amazing. Like you just walk around, we robbing people, we smacking people up, beating them up, we stealing cars, shooting people, we doing all this shit on this game. And I remember that shit just, you know, it spread like wildfires. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? It's 4:07 in the morning. I'm a little tired. I'm drinking coffee. But yeah, that shit spread like wildfires. You know what I mean? Grand Theft Auto, Grand Theft Auto. So, you know, I started doing some research. I'm like, damn. I looked at the crime rate, 1997. Don't you know that year, 1997, was at an all-time low. Crime was at an all-time low from the last 30 years. But right after that game came out and became popular, the crime rate started rising again. Crazy. Now, I'm not saying that all the crime is because of Grand Theft Auto. But I do want to say that Grand Theft Auto played a major part in the crime, you know, because around that time, you know, they was cleaning up the streets crazy. Bill Clinton was in office. You know what I'm saying? He had his team in office, so they was locking up all the big time drug dealers. Crack was slowly dying. You know what I'm saying? The streets was finally looking like they was gonna get back to where they should have been, you know what I'm saying? But then you got this game. You know what I mean? Now, the younger generation, you know, that's a little younger than me. Now, mind you, we grew up off of Super Mario Brothers and shit like that. So now we switch over to this new game. Now, I won't say it was our generation that was fucking shit up and boosted the crime rate, but it was a lot of people in our generation, you know what I'm saying? Because I would say the generation like right after us, probably like I said, if I was like 12, it probably was the ones that was like 9 at the time. Cause now they knew. We grew up Mario Brothers and shit 6 years ago. They grew up to this. So now they see shoot 'em up, bang, bang, shoot 'em up, bang, bang. You think they don't want to go try that shit in real life? Now look at, like, they came out. It was so crazy that the game was so popular, so crazy that they had to make part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5. You know what I mean? It's so many different Grand Theft Autos. And the game systems got better, so now the graphics look even better. Now, I'm not just saying just Grand Theft Auto, because you got games like Call of Duty, Halo. Now, these games, like, a lot of parents don't even realize what's going on in these games because they working. People are working, people were paying their bills. They just know that this game, my child wanted this game. One boy, I got this game for my child, or this game system. You know what I'm saying? Your child is playing these games all day long. All day long. Grand Theft Auto, blowing niggas' heads off, robbing niggas, you know what I mean? All types of shit, all this violent shit. Y'all don't think that And this is visual. And the reason why I say it plays a bigger part, like it hurted the hood more, it did more damage than rap music, because I remember, like, we was coming up, only the cool niggas was really listening to rap, like the real shit, Mobb Deep and all that. A lot of niggas didn't even understand what they was talking about. You know what I mean? They probably like the beats and shit like that, but a lot of niggas didn't even understand what they was talking about. But you got these games that visual, anybody could jump on this shit and just do this shit. So you playing, you taking all your anger and frustration out and within this game. Everything you really want to do, you doing it within this game. It's like what they call it, like the metaverse or some shit. And that's what we about to go to in life, man. That's what we headed to. So everything a nigga want to do in real life, they ain't got the guts, they gonna be able to do inside this metaverse. You know what I mean? And it's crazy that nobody never take the time out. Like, you got these bloggers, YouTubers, all these people, D1, couple other guys that's always blaming hip hop, attacking hip hop for the way things are in the community. But they fail to realize that hip hop, rap music, that came from us. That's something that we own. Why attack something that we own? You know what I mean? Not saying that all hip hop is good. We know a lot of it, you know what I mean? We're not excusing that. Some of the shit now, especially now, you know what I mean? The shit is crazy. A lot of shit is crazy, especially now. But why don't nobody take the time out and look at what's really going on? I don't look at the fucking video games like, yo, this is the problem. Y'all can't see that. Y'all can't see that these video games are the problem. Nobody, no child. I mean, we used to have our headphones and, you know what I mean, our Walkmans and shit. We used to listen to music. But no child, I don't believe no child sit and listen to music as much as the child that sit and play video games. You gotta get these kids off the video games now. You gotta really tell them, like, yo, get off this fucking game, go clean your room, man. Get off the game, go outside. We didn't even play games that much when we was younger. We still went outside, you know what I mean? Maybe that was like a weekend thing or at the school thing. When we were younger, we would, play the game for a while, Street Fighter. After a while, it get boring. These games, we got so many different levels and so much shit. You can do everything on Grand Theft Auto. You can sell drugs. You can rob people. You can shoot people. You can start shit with the cops. You go to jail. You get rich. Like, you do everything on these games, man. You know what I mean? Then it's tasks. It's like tasks you got to do. You know what I'm saying? To get to the next level, and you know what I mean? It's wild. It's really wild, man. But I can't lie and say I don't like the game. I love Grand Theft Auto. Saints Row. I love Saints Row. That shit is so hood. You know what I mean? And it's like, damn, it's just dope, because I look at it because I know where we come from. You know what I mean? I know where, when I remember when a game was like Mario Bros. It was jump, A-B, jump. Like, now it's like the graph, everything looks so real and so official that it's just like, wow. And this stuff is being recorded in your kid's brain, from the visual to their brain all day long. From the time your child is like 8 or 9 playing these games, Halo and Grand Theft Auto and what's the other one? Call of Duty. Your child is a trained assassin and you don't even know it. You don't even know your child is a trained assassin. You got a trained assassin living in your house, eating your food. You don't even know it. How you think they know about some of the guns and the new types of guns and shit that's out? They know all kinds of guns and all kinds of cars. A lot of these rappers, especially the young ones, they talking about these guns and shit. A lot of these people, they ain't about that life. A lot of them are mimicking the shit they see on these games, then they talk about it. Now, we did have shooting games. We had shit like 007. 007 was 4 players, boom, 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 going to join. You got to hunt for them, this, that, and the third. That was like our Call of Duty. You know what I mean? I remember, you know what I mean, rest in peace Guns. We used to go to his crib, man. And we had different color controllers. I remember the gray controller and the red controller was the 2 best controllers. And rest in peace, Pizzo, man. You know what I mean? That's my dog. He was killed by the police. You know what I mean? That was like my brother. Both of them dudes like my brothers, man. You know what I mean? So we'd come in the crib. We have all weed together. Everybody got like a dime or a dub or whatever. We come in the crib to be us. We'd be like 007, and then you would scream out the color controller you want real quick. Nigga be like, red, great. You know what I mean? I think the bad controller was the green one. That was the fucked up controller. I'm going down memory lane right now. Yeah, but we used to play them games, man. But we used to, just by playing them games, 007, we learned a lot about guns. Like the different kinds of guns and shit that was out. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, it's a gun that could do this. I want that golden gun. It's a gun like that. You know what I mean? So you can only imagine that. That was like, what, 1998, 99, 2000, some shit like that. In between those years. You know what I'm saying? So you can only imagine what's out now. Mind you, what I just said, like, that's like between, that was on, like, we had Nintendo 64. PlayStation came out in 97, so my homie ain't even had a PlayStation at that time. And a lot of people ain't get PlayStation till later. I remember I got a PlayStation when I was in high school. I went my first year in high school out in 1998. So it had to be sometime, whenever year DMX album, Flesh of My Flesh, maybe the first year I did have a PlayStation. Had a PlayStation in 98. That Christmas. The Christmas of 98, man. My mom bought me a PlayStation. She bought, cause I remember she bought me this CD player. It was a 5-disc CD player. You know what I mean? That was a good Christmas. I don't celebrate Christmas now, but back then, like my mom used to do, you know, go all out for us on Christmas. I had a 5-disc CD player with some speakers. It was crazy. She bought me a computer, one of my first computers. She brought me a PlayStation, the first PlayStation. And I remember she didn't buy Grand Theft Auto. She bought me, I think it was like a basketball. I think it was like 2K, NBA. You know, I don't even think it was 2K. No, she got me Crash Bandicoot, Jet Moto. It was another game. And she bought me DMX CD. I told her she ain't know what the fuck DMX was. Like, she liked DMX, though. She used to love his voice. And I remember I used to listen to my DMX album and play the game. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Well, damn, I be getting sidetracked when I be talking about these stories, man. Like, you know what I mean? That was the days, man. Definitely was the days, man. But yeah, I had my first PlayStation 98, but I don't think I got a hold to Grand Theft Auto until like I got like PlayStation 2 when the second joint came out. You know what I mean? Or maybe that, or am I tripping? Maybe that was PlayStation 2. I had a PlayStation 1. Maybe that was PlayStation 2. Like I said, whatever year DMX album, Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood came out. I think that came out in 98. I think I had the PlayStation 1. I think it was the PlayStation 1 that came out. But I remember I got a PlayStation 2, right? Like right at, as soon as it came out. But that's when I got Grand Theft Auto. You know what I mean? And I stayed on that game. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, so I can only imagine. But you know, by that time, I'm already damn near grown. I'm 16, 17. I remember I used to play that, and I used to listen to Beanie Siegel, the Truth album. You know what I mean? And he used to just be playing and listen to the whole album. But I can only imagine what that game was doing to like people that was like 8, 9 years old that shouldn't have been playing that game, but still had access to the game. Your mom and your pop can't be everywhere all the time. They can't monitor everything you're doing. So just imagine the games now that's out, like the Call of Duties, they much more advanced. You know what I'm saying? You got headsets, you talking to people all the way cross country, y'all blowing each other head off. The shit look official. Your child is a trained assassin by the time they 13, 14 years old, man. You know what I mean? It's crazy. So to like a lot of these dudes that's doing this drill rap shit, you think a lot of them didn't grow up to these games? They probably, from the way they rap, they're not good rappers. They didn't sound like they came up listening to some good lyrics. It sound like they came up playing these video games, from the way they talk about these guns that's in a video game, the way they always referring to a video game, the way they treat life like it's a video game, like they gonna kill their op, and you know, the game like it's just a game, like they keeping score. They keeping score. That's the connection. That's the connection right there. Is the video games and this drill rap. You know what I'm saying? Of course, like the older, generation gotta take some type of blame for hip hop. But hip hop is something that we started. It came from us, our people. You know what I mean? So yeah, we gotta be held accountable for a lot. And we do be held accountable. But we cannot sit here and take the blame for everything without pointing out these fucking video games. Because I believe that shit was like, that shit was like it was like crack or something. Like they planned this shit out. You know what I'm saying? It was like, we gonna create that. They ain't think that was gonna get in the hands of some little kids or something like that. And that shit was gonna cause motherfuckers to be out here wilding. They can't tell me they ain't think about that first. You mean to tell me they couldn't think of no other kind of games that are like a positive game? How about if they would have came out with some shit around that time? I think it's too late now, but around that time, how about some positive games like, somebody that's doing something for their community and it's different levels, and you got to go to school through the game. You got to do this, then the third. You earn, you get your family. Yeah, I mean, you get a nice family at the end. You got nice cars. You starting businesses. How about some games like that? And that shit would have just took off. You think they couldn't have did that? Come on, man. If y'all ain't hit that like yet, hit that like, man. It's 4 something in the morning. We on here. We up. I mean, what y'all think, man? There's only a couple people in here, but what y'all think, man? Please feel free to engage in this conversation. Do y'all think Grand Theft Auto or any of these video games did more damage in the hood than rap music? And let me edit that too. Let me edit that. Because one thing for sure, 2 things for certain, man. I be tired of these bloggers just always blaming rap music, man. They always blaming rap music. Like, nigga always call out the rappers. How about calling out the guys who created these video games. Call them out. They're living their lives somewhere, and you know what I'm saying? They just out there, they just make the game, do all this damage and shit, and they just live their lives and get away scot-free. Meanwhile, we always calling out, you know what I mean, Jim Jones and Meek Mill and, you know what I mean, who are Rick Ross, like calling all these people out. What about these guys? We don't even know their fucking names, these guys who made these video games and shit. Like, we don't know shit about these guys. But they obviously know how we think. They studied enough of the hood, because like you look at like some of these games, you know what I mean, you play Grand Theft Auto and all that shit look just like a lot of these hoods. You know what I mean? It's like that shit they had, access to Google Map and all that shit before Google even came out. Like, who the fuck? You can't tell me this shit wasn't designed to be this way. It was designed to increase violence, I believe. Because think about what I'm saying. What I said earlier, I said from 91, 92, and 93, you know what I mean, the crime rate was at an all-time high. 97, it was at an all-time low from the last 30 years. And here it come at the end of 97, this game, Grand Theft Auto, and then the crime rate shoots back up year after year. Year after year. Now, I'm not saying Grand Theft Auto is responsible for the crime rate, or, you know what I mean, the reason why it shot up. But there's no way I'm going to allow people to blame rap and hip-hop, and we not going to call that out, too. You know what I'm saying? I just made the connection right here on my live. I made that connection because I did my research, and I looked it up. I said, wow, damn. Conspiracy, call it what you want. Call it what you want. But I think it plays a major role. Major role. My bad. My wife just come in there. Yeah. What's your thoughts, man? What's your thought? I know a lot of people probably just half sleep, just laying in bed. I mean, I probably ain't, couldn't sleep. Y'all jump on YouTube. Yeah, who this nigga going live? Let me see what he talking about. I don't go live a lot, but you know what I mean? I'm going to start going live a whole lot, especially when I had shit like this on my mind. You know what I mean? I be really having a message. I be really wanting to come with a message, man. Sometimes I bullshit and all that on my lives, but when I got a message, and if it's something bothering me, or if it was something I wanted to talk about for a long time, I try to stop what I'm doing and just go at it, you know what I mean, full throttle. I got up, got out the bed. I couldn't sleep like that anyway. Jumped in the shower and, hit the man cave and just went live. Like, after I did my little research and I was thinking about it, I was like, damn, let me talk about this, man. And I ain't gonna be on here too much longer, but I definitely wanted to talk about that. Maybe I'll go live again later on the same topic, you know what I'm saying, when I know more people will be up. But I'm glad I caught y'all, you know what I mean? If nobody hit the like yet, please hit the like button. You know what I mean? But I believe that wholeheartedly. I believe Grand Theft Auto did more damage to the hood than rap music. A lot of these, not just saying Grand Theft Auto, a lot of these video games, but I'm going to specifically say Grand Theft Auto. I can only imagine what other games that's out that I don't know about, or what other games that's on the way. Oh my God, or what game systems they got on the way. Like, we already hear about the metaverse, you know what I'm saying? And what they trying to do A lot of people don't understand what they're about to do. You know what I mean? The whole world gonna be inside this metaverse. It's gonna be the whole world inside of this metaverse. Nobody ain't gonna want to step out into the real world. It's just like how we see our kids on this game right now. A lot of these kids they never been to no parties. They don't go outside and interact with people. If they ain't on Instagram or something like that or TikTok, they playing the game. So imagine how the metaverse is gonna have people later on. That's why my 3-year-old, my 5-year-old, you know what I mean, I kind of regret getting them tablets. You know what I'm saying? Because I said, man, I ain't going to get them no tablets, no devices, and nothing like that. I'm not going to be in a rush to get them no phones, you know what I mean, as they get older. But, you know, the world's so crazy, like, you know what I mean, they gotta have some kind of communication. But, yeah, like these tablets, like, yo, they be fighting over them and everything. There's only 2 of them, but we got 3 tablets. It was 4 of them, and they always fighting over this one specific tablet, which belongs to my youngest daughter. But they be fighting over it. I want this one, but you know, I got it because you know it teaches them a lot. Sometimes you know I can do what I gotta do. I can give them the tablet. They get on it. You know, they get on there. You know, they learned the ABCs and all that. Like. But it's crazy because now they know how to get on YouTube and all that, even though it's like connected to YouTube's kids and all that. Like they 3 and 5 and they know how to work this shit. They know how to work my phone. I'll be like, oh my God. But I try to monitor them. And well, I do monitor them. I try to like limit them for the time they be on there, you know what I mean? Because I don't want them. But I don't know, man. It's just scary because it's like, this is what the world is now. Everything is technology. We used to have to go out and create our own fun. You know what I mean? We used to get in trouble. Trouble used to be our fun. We ain't had nothing to do. I remember it was just dangerous and it sounds stupid now. We used to do shit like Ding Dong Dixie. Remember, ring somebody's doorbell, run. Create our own fun. We used to order pizza to people's houses. It's just being disruptive. Throw rocks at the bus or the trolley, whatever, run. Go through the alleyways and throw rocks at people's back door, run. Playing manhunt. I ain't go seek. These kids don't know nothing about none of that shit now. We stayed getting in trouble, but getting in trouble was our fun. Like these kids don't know how to interact no more, man. So I see why a lot of them are out here doing the things that they do, like as far as killing each other and all that. It's sad, but I see why. It's these fucking video games, man. It's these video games, in effect, they don't know how to interact with nobody. They don't know how to interact with each other. That might be a new class, like 5 or 10 years from now in school. That might be like a major subject. It's going to call interaction or some shit like that. And they're going to have to take these classes just to learn how to interact with people because everybody is so caught up into these video games and this world we live in. The music even sound, everything digital, everything sound crazy. You know what I mean? I'm glad y'all came to kick it with me though. For this little bit of time that I'm gonna be on this live. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad y'all came to kick it with me. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna talk y'all heads off. Did enough talking. I'm about to go spend some time with wifey. She just came in. And might jump back on here later. And we had finished this topic. You know what I mean? I'm all over the place, and I'm like half asleep, but I couldn't get no sleep. I know I'll probably still be up. I might not even go to sleep now because, you know, gotta get the kids up in a minute. You know what I mean? Get some rest when they go to school. You know, I ain't got much to do today. But I will jump back on here later, inshallah. Y'all have a great morning. Have a great day. If y'all didn't like this, hit the like button. Yeah, y'all can feel free to donate to the channel. My Cash App is woke and ready. You know what I mean? There's only us in here. But if anybody come in here later, watch the video, yeah, feel free to donate to the channel. Cash App woke and ready. Because I'm monetized now, but I don't start getting paid till like December 30th or something like that because I got a strike on my page for some dumb shit. It was over some real shit too because I was trying to spread a message. But I guess I titled it wrong, and they was like, no, you can't do that. They ain't give me no warning or nothing, man. You gotta be real careful with YouTube. So I'm trying to watch everything I do. But y'all be cool. How y'all be cool, man? This Woke and Ready TV. And I think I'm gonna blast my song one more time before I leave up out of here. You know what I mean? This that. Make Money featuring Beanie Siegel, Big Bang Key, streaming on all platforms, you know what I mean? Bang that for y'all.
I was crossing the street when I met the love of my life.
After the ad.
Nothing would stand in my way. Not the dog walker, nor the hot dog vendor. Finally reaching her, I asked, what do you call that amazing smell?
It's Gay Flings.
Gang Flings. My love had a name, but more importantly, it had a scent.
Fall in love with Game Flings. Seriously good
But
scent.
you know, I love the
Save on
ads
Game
because the
Flings
ads
at your
mean I
local
get paid.
CVS today.
You know what I mean? Through my streams.
Liberty Mutual
I did
presents
good on
Holiday the
streams.
Life of the Party.
On this
Okay,
particular
first turn the music
song,
on,
this off of
then ask for
SoundCloud.
everyone's
Like,
attention. Now, tell them that you
it's like
customized your home
5,000
insurance with
streams,
Liberty
you know what I
Mutual
mean?
and
Not
saved
bad.
hundreds.
From the
Boom!
time I
Now
posted
everyone
it,
knows you're not just a pretty
October
face. You have some brains inside that face that know how to
17th,
save hundreds
something
on
like
home
that.
insurance. Woo!
but it's all
Only
good.
pay for what you need at libertymutual.com. Based on
I
recent
wish I
survey
would
of
have
new
got
customers, switch and
millions of
save. Underwritten by
streams
Liberty
like
Mutual
these
Insurance
other
Company and affiliates.
guys,
Exclusive
but you know, I'm
Massachusetts.
small time guy. I mean, small time rapper.
Yo, man, I got this job looking for a step on me. Making all this dough, B. I got so much cash, it ain't funny, man. I'm getting large, man.
I got you stuck off the realness. They hit the kill switch. This that SP to Southwest ill shit. Type of song you light a L, pop a pill with. Cock your pole, hot as cold, light your grill with. No lighter fluid needed, nigga, we already lit. My niggas move weight, real heavy shit. Break them down to all grams on some Teddy shit. Then we flood the city, put it on every shit. If I can't get to you, I kill your mans on some petty shit. Sleeping on streets, I made your dreams on some Freddy shit. What you niggas hot? Smoking Fetty stinks. You on demon time, bitch, I'm on the devil list. Arch enemies, make that pussy remember me. With your life like mine, sex, money, your Hennessy. I just wanted the slice, Beans gave me a loaf. Said it ain't worth it if it ain't come straight off the boat. Deuce in my boots, AK in my coat. Rapping by a vampire, I aim for the throat. My ghost gun can make the ghost run a switch on it like a faggot trap until the folks come.
I heard you niggas want a game. Well, first you gotta put in pain. We do it for our last name. For all you stupid motherfuckers, it's respect over fame. Look, yeah, make money, money. Yeah, make money, money. Yeah, make money, money. My OGs got the ball,
Yeah,
take it
back in
money.
the trenches with my dicky on it. Scully from the poppies with my blicky on it. And I don't gotta get it, kick the 50 on me. That mini drink with the titties on it. Yeah, the daily paper kept my picture on it. Catching wreck while I'm torn. This all public record, I don't gotta do no fraud. Shot a nigga on a rock the mic. Charge for a body on a liquor sprite. You little niggas better get it right. I'm from the pavement, hoes I never see. It's a full-time job, shaving is recipe. You know, sucker ducking. I don't trust him, nah. Mother made a motherfucker. Yeah, you fucking with a different ball. I'm cut from a different cloth. I'm from the tar where the kids is lost. They rock skinny jeans, so they draw a bunch of little root balls. Where I'm from, you couldn't get that off. You ain't a stepper, come on nigga, stop. Them boys slide, you wouldn't get a shot. Your gun in your purse like a nigga. I rock you, pluck him and knock your man off. Let the can off. Bunch of choppers like the sons of Hannah.
Alright, that's all I'm giving y'all. Go stream that. Make money. Those Streets featuring Beanie Siegel, Big Bang Key, streaming on all platforms. Just Woke on Ready TV. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, y'all. Peace and love.
Make money, yeah. Make money, money.
Oh man, I don't know how to get. Oh, there we go.